happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. You guys can probably already tell that it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely going to want to see this one. So we got brand new dirt coming on the very corrupt New York Attorney General, Miss Letitia James. Some are even saying that since she lied on these federal programs, that she should be federally prosecuted, maybe even some racketeering charges to come about, guys. I'm excited to get into this one, so we're not straight into it. All I ask that you guys please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
USAID has given $27 million in grants to the Tide Center, which is the 501c3, it is the fiscal sponsor that gives the 501c3 status to the Black Lives Matter Global Network and to a group called Fair and Just Prosecution, which is basically manages prosecutors who are simultaneously funded by the Open Society Foundation. So they work with Alvin Bragg and Letitia James and all these other ones.
Big development. Is Letitia James guilty of mortgage fraud? Joel Gilbert, the Gateway Pundit. Let's take a look. For over 2 decades, Letitia James repeatedly claimed her Brooklyn apartment building was a 4-unit property on mortgage applications, despite official records proving it had 5. Now, y'all, that 1 unit, it might sound like, well, what's the big difference? Y'all are gonna see there's a big difference between a 4-unit and a 5-unit. Huge difference. This may seem a minor discrepancy, but misrepresenting the unit count enabled her to secure more favorable loans, including a 2011 Home Affordable Modification Program loan that saved her tens of thousands of dollars annually. Now the same legal principles she used to prosecute others may be turning against her.
Following a comprehensive 3-year investigation by my office, including witnesses, interviews with more than 65 witnesses, and review of millions of documents that were submitted by Mr. Trump and others, I am announcing that today we are filing a lawsuit against Donald Trump for violating the law as part of his efforts to generate profits for himself, his family, and his company. The complaint demonstrates that Donald Trump falsely inflated his net worth by billions of dollars to unjustly enrich himself and to cheat the system, thereby cheating all of us.
Isn't this the kettle calling the pot black? I mean, and Donald Trump wasn't doing anything wrong. There was no victims. No one came out and complained in that case. But Letitia James, oh my goodness, she's got herself into some hot water. Excited to see where this one goes.
He did this with the help of the other defendants, his children, Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, and Eric Trump.
It all began in 2001 when Letitia James purchased a 4-story multifamily apartment building with 5 apartments in Brooklyn for $550,000. In 2005, James refinanced the building with an adjustable rate loan that started at an interest rate of 7.2% with a ceiling of 10.2%. So this is the type of loan where periodically your rate will go up or down based on the rates of the market, okay? For the next 2 decades, James took out refinancing mortgages and always listed the number of units as 4. However, the official record in the most recent certificate of occupancy, dated January 26, 2001, says the property is legally classified as a 5-family dwelling. In the world of mortgage lending, this is a critical distinction. Now, let me tell y'all why. Because anything between 1 unit and 4 units, you can get single family home type financing. It's not considered multi-unit. And the single family home financing, you're gonna typically get a better rate. 5 units and above, you're gonna get a multi-family type of financing, which will usually have a higher rate. Higher rate means you pay more interest. More interest means more money out of your pocket.
And this is going back to that point I made earlier where some folks are calling for racketeering charges on Miss Letitia James because she lied on these federal programs in order to qualify. That's a crime in itself, and no one is above the law, Miss Letitia James, as she's went out there and preached on the campaign trail, running on the name of taking Donald Trump down. Now it's your time to face the music.
So fast forward to 2011, with her 2005 adjustable rate mortgage likely escalating to 10.2%, James sought relief from HAMP, a federal initiative under the Troubled Asset Relief Program, TARP, that was from the 2008 financial collapse. HAMPs, however, had strict eligibility requirements. According to its official Making Home Affordable Program handbook, eligibility is limited to owner-occupied properties with no more than 4 units. So when I said single-family home earlier, what I meant was owner-occupied, y'all, okay? So owner-occupied is up to 4 units. The reasoning was clear. The program was aimed to assist regular homeowners, not landlords of multifamily unit rental apartment buildings. So do y'all see?
She's taking advantage. Yeah, she's taking advantage.
She lied basically on her mortgage application. Now, I am certainly not saying she did.
It's all
I am
right there in
simply
black and
saying
white.
that this is what this post is claiming. And here you have documents which you can review. Okay, I'm going to put a link to this post in the description. And
you can see it right here. It's all in black and white, folks. Right here. Letitia James, it might be a little small, hard to read, but it says property type, dwelling only for family. There's only 4 people or 4 units when there was 5. She was doing this in order to get a tax break, cut on interest rates, and qualify for these federal programs. And now she needs to face the music.
you can review the documents for yourself, and you can see if you think that potentially Letitia James made a mistake. Is this all just invented, or did she actually commit mortgage fraud? Check this out, y'all. Now, y'all, I am definitely not saying that any of this is actually true because I don't know, but there's been a steady trickle of this kind of information coming out about Letitia James over the past several months and even more than a year. We've already done 2 videos on this, okay? Major damage videos, because they have been talking about this. Trump's allies have been talking about this on X, and now it looks like it might be picking up some steam. Now, you may wonder, okay, let's say it is true. If it were true, what kind of crimes could this constitute? For one, she is the top prosecutor in New York. It is very unlikely she's going to prosecute herself. And it's unlikely that any of her fellow prosecutors in New York are going to put a case on her.
This is a federal crime,
so forget the New York stuff. She's not going to face any charges in New York. But might there be federal charges?
Yeah.
Might there be federal charges? Well,
Yeah.
I wanted to research this, and I came up with a few different federal charges that could be in play. One is mortgage fraud. Now, again, I am not accusing her of this. I'm simply saying if these allegations were substantial, mortgage fraud would be one of the charges. Bank fraud could also be one of the charges. False statements to the federal government,
Tax
and
evasion.
conspiracy to commit fraud. Now, the thing is,
there is literally a list, guys. There's a list of things, a string of charges that could come from the federal level on Letitia James. Heck, this is only, like I said, the tip of the iceberg. We've seen the same thing happening in Fulton County, Georgia, with that district attorney, Fonnie Willis. It was like, once the whole boyfriend thing came out, Ashley Merchant accused, everyone was like, oh my goodness. And then things just kept coming out. Then we was getting the lavish vacations that they were taking with each other on the taxpayers' dime. We seen that she was abusing and misusing grant money. I mean, this is what happens. We start getting that dirt. That Pandora's box of her dirt opened up, and now things are just going to keep coming out. This is only the tip of the iceberg, guys. Definitely hop in the comment section, though. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Also, make sure you guys please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one. We